The Draupnir spear is introduced in God of War Ragnarok as Kratos' new signature weapon. Forged in Svartalfheim by the Lady of the Forge using Odin's legendary ring Draupnir. Specifically created to fight off the easier threat, the spear is blessed by Brok on Kratos' personal request, emphasizing the special bond between the Spartan and his newly created weapon. The Draupnir spear eventually became a symbol of justice, a cause Kratos learned to embrace throughout his journey. In this video we will break down the Draupnir spear and its significance, as it was the only weapon that was truly made for Kratos. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this, and to watch the video until the end, cause we will be revealing where did the concept of this spear originate. In Norse mythology, while this spear does not exist, Draupnir, the dripper, is a gold ring or arm ring possessed by the god Odin with the ability to multiply itself. Every 9th night, 8 new rings drip from Draupnir, each one of the same size and weight as the original. Draupnir was forged by the dwarven brothers Brokkr and Sindri. The two made this ring as one of a set of 3 gifts which included Mjolnir and Gullinbursti. They made these gifts in accordance with a bet Loki made, saying that Brok and Sindri could not make better gifts than those made by the sons of Ivaldi. In the end, Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, won the contest for Brok and Sindri. Loki then cleverly used a loophole to get out of the wager, and Brok punished him by sealing his lips shut. However, in the God of War series, Draupnir was mentioned by Brok and Sindri in a plan to counteract and overwhelm Heimdall, the protector of Asgard.
The Norns say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first.
Oh, wow. Okay, Heimdall. Let's see. Never loses, sees everything coming, unpopular at parties. This won't be easy.
Whatever his advantages, I will overwhelm him with my own.
That's the idea. You gotta overpopulate his senses.
Of course, the ring itself is no weapon, meaning it had to be reforged into a tool of war worthy to be wielded by a warrior of Kratos' caliber.
Draupnir? But we need it. Our supplies.
Oh, we got plenty. And to spare.
Apparently they had ungifted the ring, as they saw it as no longer fit for Odin, who erroneously blamed Mimir for its inexplicable disappearance. Watch how Odin, disguised as Tyr, reacted when he found out that it was the dwarfs who stole the ring.
Draupnir? I bloody knew these two had nicked it. And Odin blamed me for it disappearing.
They stole Draupnir.
We didn't steal nothing. We just ungifted what never should have been gifted in the first place.
Brok and Sindri originally gave the ring to the Allfather in a bid to secure Odin's good favor for themselves via the limitless wealth that Draupnir actively and periodically provides.
But to even store Draupnir, you'd need...
You were saying?
Unbeknownst to the Allfather, the Huldra brothers had stored his ring underneath Sindri's home, where it had been constantly replicating itself ever since. Apparently, Brok and Sindri had exploited Draupnir as an inexhaustible source of pawnable monetary funds from that moment and onward. Freya notes that it was impossible to contain Draupnir and its ever-multiplying copies without a vast storage space to hold it all in. By the time Sindri went to collect Draupnir, the basement of his house is filled to the brim with copies of the ring. After getting the real Draupnir, which Sindri thinks it is, proceeded to give it to Brok, though he was hesitant at first, but his brother forced him to do it anyway.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, little one.
It's desire. Nope.
During the journey to the forge, Brok forges a spearhead as a component, and on the lift he took the sounds of the wind as a final item needed to forge the spear. Upon reaching the forge in Svartalfheim and meeting the lady, who is a mermaid, Draupnir was given to her along with the spearhead and the wind sounds. Using her magic, she combined the ring and the spearhead into a special spear, complete with a shaft. Using Kratos' blood, since the blood of a god is the final ingredient needed in the spear's creation, she turned it into a red cloth which she then draped onto the Draupnir spear. After it was finished and turned it back into its ring form, the lady gives Kratos his new weapon.
Ma'am, it would be an honor if you might.
When Brock asks her to give it her blessing, she seemed to ignore him and just left.
Are you, Hello? Hello?
When he wondered why the lady didn't see him, Mimir reveals that mermaids like her only speak to a part of a person's soul, which he lacks.
Mermaids don't speak to our corporeal bodies. They speak to a part of our soul. A part specifically you might be missing.
Upon hearing what Mimir said to him, Brock realized that he had died and that Sindri had kept this from him.
Fuck! Damn it, Sindri, you lion cat scrubber! I knew it. I died. I fucking died! The fuck you want?
Eventually, at Kratos' insistence, he gives the Draupnir spear his blessing instead.
Needs the blessing of a great blacksmith.
What? No, I can't bless shit. I don't have all my soul bits. The blessing wouldn't mean squat.
It is the nature of a thing that matters, not its form.
May this weapon strike true. May it be wielded with wisdom. May it be put down when its job is done.
The spear itself can be used as a melee weapon for both light and heavy attacks. Due to being attuned to the element of wind and its ever-multiplying nature, it has several unique abilities. The first is that it can be thrown an infinite number of times, with the ring creating a new spear with every throw. The copies can then be detonated by Kratos by slamming the butt of the spear into the ground. Another ability it has is that its wind elemental powers can draw in opponents before blasting them back, such as over a cliff or into a pool of lava for a quick finish to enemies. For traversal, Kratos can create zip lines from various elevated positions by copying the spear after launching it to a safe platform or surface. And the Draupnir can also be used to create poles from which Kratos can swing and cross various gaps. As the Blades of Chaos had been forcefully bound to him by Ares and the Leviathan axe was originally owned by Lao Fei, it can be argued that the Draupnir spear is the first weapon of Kratos that was truly his, especially as his own blood was a vital ingredient in its creation. That said, it's not the first weapon ever crafted for Kratos. The Nemesis whip by Hephaestus predated the Draupnir spear, though it was conceived out of a ruse to kill the Spartan, and possibly was designed at the last minute because Kratos survived his journey to Tartarus. It can be argued that the Draupnir spear is the weapon that Kratos is the most comfortable wielding, as he mentioned that the spear was the first weapon he used in training back in Sparta.
That's just dumb. Ain't your first time with the spear, I reckon.
It is the first weapon a Spartan learns.
What hell?
He also wielded a similar weapon called the Arms of Sparta in God of War Ghost of Sparta. It can be argued even that the concept of the Draupnir spear is not new and is but a rework of the original spear and shield weapon. The Draupnir spear is a formidable weapon that gave Kratos the edge to defeat his Aesir opponents, and it considered by the developers of being Kratos' OG weapon. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe as it really helps us grow. We upload videos like this regularly on the channel. Click that notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos and releases.